In life, not everyone can easily become a millionaire, but can we learn from the mindset of those who have achieved great success? Napoleon Hill, one of the greatest masters of success thinking, pointed out that all wealth begins with the right mindset and consistent action. In his book Think and Grow Rich, Hill shares principles that not only inspire you to dream big but also help you turn those financial dreams into reality. The most important lesson is, think and act as though you are already a millionaire starting today. Let's explore the strategies and core principles that can turn your financial dreams into reality, starting with the mindset you cultivate. Defining a clear goal, the starting point of wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that success in any field requires one crucial element, a clear goal. But the real question is defining a clear goal truly the key to achieving wealth? And if so, how do we define and commit to such a goal? Today, we will explore this fundamental principle through one of the core ideas in Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, the principle of burning desire, also known as defining a clear goal. A clear goal, the starting point of wealth. Napoleon Hill, in his famous book, emphasized that wealth begins with a clear desire. This means that before you can become a millionaire, you must know exactly what you want to achieve. It's not enough to have a vague idea or a general wish. It must be a specific goal, written down, and pursued with unwavering commitment. In reality, no one can achieve success without knowing what they are aiming for. If you don't know what you want, you can't create a plan or take the right actions to achieve it. In Think and Grow Rich, Hill stresses that success comes from a clear, specific goal combined with a powerful determination to achieve it. Step 1. Define your financial goal. The first and most important step is to define your financial goal. Hill suggests you set a specific amount, not "I want to be rich" or "I want money," but "I want to have $1 million within the next 5 years." You need to write down your goal, because when you write it down, you begin to visualize the journey you need to take. This may seem simple, but most people fail to do this. Instead of defining a specific financial goal, they dream of wealth without creating a detailed plan. Your goal must be clear, measurable, and time-bound. A goal without a timeline and clear criteria will not inspire the necessary action. Step 2. Create a detailed plan to achieve your goal. Once you've defined your financial goal, you need to create a detailed plan to achieve it. Hill advises that you must have a clear action plan the moment you set your goal. Don't wait for perfect information or resources, start with what you have, and refine your plan as you progress. Your plan may be a long-term strategy, but the key is to start executing right now. Don't let the pursuit of perfection stop you from taking action. This is one of the reasons many people procrastinate. They never start because they feel they are not ready. But the truth is, there is never a perfect time, and you must learn to act with what you have. Step 3. Build strong belief in your ability to succeed. The most crucial element in achieving your goal is belief in yourself. One of the core principles Hill shares in his book is, you must believe that you can achieve your financial goal, no matter where you are or what your circumstances are. This belief is not something that you can simply have by wishing for it. It must be developed over time through action, learning, and perseverance. Always remember, faith is the key to unlocking every door of success. To build this belief, you must use techniques such as visualization and affirmations. Visualize yourself having already achieved your goal, feel the joy and satisfaction of success. Each day, affirm to yourself that you deserve wealth, and that you are capable of achieving it. Step 4. Commit fully to your goal. Another important factor is your commitment to your goal. Napoleon Hill says that you must make a decision so strong that you will never quit. This commitment isn't just about determination for a short period, but about a long-term commitment throughout the journey. This means that when you face challenges and setbacks, you continue with your goal. Commitment also means that you will have to give up old habits and behaviors that no longer serve your goal. Sometimes, achieving success requires leaving behind what is comfortable and familiar, and embracing new behaviors that align with your vision. Only when you are fully committed will you be able to push through the obstacles and setbacks on your journey to wealth. In summary, defining a clear goal is the first and most important step in becoming a millionaire. It is the foundation for every action and plan. But simply having a clear goal is not enough. You need a plan, strong belief in yourself, and an unwavering commitment to your goal. When you truly believe you can achieve your goal and begin taking determined action, you will start to see opportunities that you hadn't recognized before. Remember, wealth does not come from luck or chance. It comes from defining a clear goal, pursuing it with commitment, and never giving up. Is the speech for part 1. Let me know if you want to make any adjustments or additions. Absolute belief in yourself, the foundation of success. In the previous part, we discussed the importance of defining a clear goal, which is the starting point of wealth. However, even with a clear goal and a well-structured plan, there is one crucial ingredient that is often overlooked: belief in yourself. Without this belief, all the planning and goals in the world will not matter. In fact, Napoleon Hill strongly emphasized that the key to achieving anything, especially wealth, is absolute faith in your ability to succeed. Today, we will dive into the power of belief and how it serves as the foundation for all your success. The power of faith. Napoleon Hill argues that whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This statement underscores the incredible power of belief. What you believe about yourself and your capabilities shapes the actions you take, the opportunities you notice, and ultimately, the results you achieve. Faith and belief are not just abstract ideas, they are forces that influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions every single day. If you do not believe you can achieve your goals, you will unconsciously act in ways that undermine your success. But if you have unwavering belief in your ability to reach your goal, you will take action that aligns with that belief, pushing you closer and closer to your desired outcome. Hill describes faith as the visualization and belief in the attainment of desire. This is critical. You need to see yourself succeeding before it can ever happen. You must visualize your success in vivid detail, and then internalize that success as if it has already happened. This process of visualization is not only about seeing yourself achieving your goal but also about feeling the emotions that come with it, the joy, the satisfaction, the pride. How to cultivate belief in yourself. So, how do we cultivate such powerful belief? Hill outlines several strategies that can help. 1. Affirmations and positive statements. One of the most effective ways to build belief in yourself is through the use of affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat daily to condition your mind to think in terms of success. For example, you might say, "I am confident in my ability to achieve my financial goals. I am worthy of wealth and success." Over time, repeating these affirmations will rewire your brain and strengthen your belief in your own potential. 2. Visualization. Visualization is another tool Hill suggests for cultivating belief. This means closing your eyes and vividly imagining yourself living the life you desire. Picture yourself achieving your financial goals, experiencing the lifestyle, and feeling the emotions that come with it. The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more powerful it becomes. You are effectively programming your subconscious mind to believe that your success is inevitable. 3. Surround yourself with positive influence. The people around you have a significant impact on your belief system. If you surround yourself with those who believe in you and your potential, it will be much easier to cultivate belief in yourself. Conversely, if you are constantly around negative or doubting individuals, it can weaken your self-belief. This is why Hill emphasizes the importance of choosing your associates carefully and being part of a mastermind group, a collective of like-minded, success-oriented individuals who uplift and encourage each other. 4. Self-suggestion. Another technique Hill suggests is self-suggestion, subconsciously influencing your beliefs by repeating certain thoughts. This is similar to affirmations, but it also includes any type of positive thought you allow into your mind. Every time a doubt or negative thought arises, replace it with a more empowering belief. Over time, you will train your mind to focus on what you can do, rather than what you cannot. 5. Acting as if. Hill also teaches us to act as if you are already the person you want to become. Act as though you have already achieved your goals. This doesn't mean faking it or pretending to be someone you're not. Instead, it's about carrying yourself with the confidence and mindset of someone who has already succeeded. When you act as if, your belief in yourself and your abilities will grow stronger. The role of persistence in belief. Belief in yourself is not something that happens overnight. It requires consistent effort and persistence. Even when challenges arise or when others doubt your abilities, it is your belief in yourself that will keep you moving forward. Hill stresses that persistence is key. If you truly believe in your goal, you will persist despite obstacles, because your belief is stronger than any setback you might face. Hill also explains that persistence can be developed over time. It doesn't matter where you start, if you are committed to cultivating belief in yourself and maintaining that belief, you will overcome any difficulty. The more you practice faith and belief in your abilities, the more they will become ingrained in your mindset. Building your self-belief from the inside out. The most powerful part of belief is that it comes from within. No external source can give you the belief you need to succeed, only you can do that. It requires looking within yourself and trusting your own ability to achieve your goals. Every success story, no matter how big or small, starts with the individual believing that they could do it. If you doubt yourself, your chances of success diminish. If you believe in yourself, your chances of success increase exponentially. In conclusion, belief in yourself is the foundation of all success. Without belief, all the strategies, plans, and goals in the world won't get you anywhere. Napoleon Hill's principle of faith is a game changer. When you truly believe that you can achieve your financial and personal goals, you begin to think, act, and live differently. You will see opportunities where others see obstacles, and you will take actions that align with your vision of success. So, as you continue on your journey to wealth, remember this: believe in yourself, and everything else will follow. Believe that you deserve success, and your actions will reflect that belief. Cultivate this powerful belief every single day, and you will build the foundation for all your future achievements. Specialized knowledge, the key to mastering your craft. In the previous parts, we discussed the importance of having a clear goal and absolute belief in yourself. But there is another crucial element in the journey to wealth, success, and personal fulfillment: specialized knowledge. Napoleon Hill emphasizes that knowledge is power, but only when it is applied in a focused and specialized way. Today, we will explore the significance of specialized knowledge and why it is the key to mastering your craft and achieving lasting success. The power of knowledge. It is a common misconception that in order to succeed, one must know everything about everything. In reality, it's not the amount of knowledge that leads to success, it's the specialized knowledge that is most relevant to your specific goals that will help you move forward. Napoleon Hill outlines that general knowledge, the information we acquire from books, lectures, or from general education, is valuable, but it is not enough to create significant wealth. While general knowledge helps to broaden your understanding of the world, specialized knowledge is what will set you apart from others. This type of knowledge applies directly to your specific business, goals, or craft. It is this specialized knowledge that will allow you to execute your plans effectively and bring you closer to achieving your financial and personal dreams. The role of specialized knowledge in wealth creation. Specialized knowledge is a tool that will help you reach your goal in the most efficient way possible. Take a moment to think about the most successful individuals in any field: entrepreneurs, business magnates, innovators. They did not become successful because they were experts in everything. Instead, they became masters in a particular area, whether it was technology, marketing, finance, or leadership. It was their ability to focus on a particular field and gain in-depth knowledge that enabled them to create innovative solutions, solve complex problems, and build empires. For example, Bill Gates didn't become the richest person in the world by knowing everything about business or management. Instead, he specialized in technology, software development, and later, business strategy. By focusing on one area and becoming an expert in that domain, he was able to create a multi-billion-dollar empire. Similarly, Napoleon Hill himself was not just a general motivational speaker or author. His specialized knowledge in the area of success and personal achievement is what made his teaching so powerful and valuable. Specialized knowledge allows you to break down complex challenges into manageable tasks and create targeted solutions that move you toward your goal. How to acquire specialized knowledge? You may wonder, how can I acquire this specialized knowledge? Hill gives us several practical steps to do so. 1. Education and self-study. The first and most obvious way to acquire specialized knowledge is through formal education or self-study. Hill emphasizes that successful individuals are lifelong learners. It is not enough to settle with what you already know. You must constantly seek new information, new strategies, and new techniques that can help you advance in your chosen field. This could involve taking formal courses, attending workshops, or reading books specific to your field of interest. With the abundance of resources available today, from online courses to expert blogs to industry-specific webinars, the opportunity to learn and grow in your area of expertise has never been greater. 2. Seeking mentorship and experts. One of the fastest ways to gain specialized knowledge is by learning from those who have already mastered it. Seek out mentors, coaches, or experts in your field. Napoleon Hill stresses the importance of surrounding yourself with people who are more experienced than you. By learning from their successes, failures, and lessons, you can shortcut your own learning curve and gain valuable insights that would otherwise take years to acquire. A mentor can help you avoid common mistakes, share their expertise, and provide guidance on navigating the complexities of your specific field. The knowledge you gain through mentorship is priceless, as it is often tailored to your unique challenges and goals. 3. Applying knowledge in real-world situations. Knowledge alone is not enough, you must apply it. Hill argues that applied knowledge is the only kind that leads to success. Once you acquire specialized knowledge, it's important to immediately begin using it to solve problems, create solutions, and make decisions. The more you apply what you learn, the more you refine your skills and deepen your expertise. Through practical application, you also gain hands-on experience, which will teach you lessons that theory alone cannot. The mistakes you make in the process will help you grow and evolve as an expert in your field. Your knowledge will no longer be just theoretical, it will be honed through real-world practice. 4. Networking and collaboration. Another way to gain specialized knowledge is by collaborating with others. Join networks, attend industry events, and engage in communities where professionals in your field gather. Through conversations, brainstorming sessions, and partnerships, you can exchange ideas, discover new perspectives, and access a wealth of knowledge that can push you forward. Networking is not only about making connections for business opportunities, it is about learning from others, sharing knowledge, and growing together. Often, the people you meet will introduce you to resources, tools, and techniques that can enhance your own expertise. Specialized knowledge as a competitive advantage. In today's competitive world, specialized knowledge is one of the most valuable assets you can have. The more you specialize, the more in demand you become. Companies, clients, and even individuals are constantly looking for experts who can solve their specific problems or add value in a unique way. By positioning yourself as a specialist, you differentiate yourself from the competition and make yourself an invaluable resource. Hill emphasizes that wealth comes from providing a service or solution that others are willing to pay for. The more specialized your knowledge, the more specific and impactful the solutions you can offer. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a freelancer, or an employee, being highly skilled and knowledgeable in a niche area gives you a distinct advantage in the marketplace. In conclusion, specialized knowledge is the cornerstone of success and wealth. While general knowledge is important, it is your specialized knowledge, the expertise and in-depth understanding of a specific field, that will set you apart and lead you to great achievements. It's about focusing your learning, building your skill set, and applying that knowledge in practical ways that create value for others. Remember, the path to wealth is not about knowing everything, but about mastering a particular craft and becoming so proficient in it that you become indispensable. Continue to learn, seek out mentorship, apply your knowledge, and connect with others. By doing so, you will unlock new opportunities, build your credibility, and ultimately create the wealth and success you desire. Imagination, the power to transform your vision into reality. In the journey to wealth and success, we have covered many critical principles, defining a clear goal, cultivating belief in oneself, and acquiring specialized knowledge. But there is one final key element that ties everything together and gives birth to your ideas and plans: imagination. Napoleon Hill argues that imagination is the workshop of the mind, where all the ideas, innovations, and possibilities for success begin. Today, we will dive deep into the power of imagination and how it can transform your dreams into reality. The role of imagination in success. Imagination is not just about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It is a tool that helps us envision new possibilities, create solutions, and turn abstract desires into tangible outcomes. Napoleon Hill highlights that everything in life begins with an idea, and every idea has the potential to be transformed into something extraordinary. Whether it's a new business, an invention, or a personal breakthrough, the power to bring those ideas to life comes from the creative ability of imagination. Hill distinguishes between two types of imagination that we all possess: synthetic imagination and creative imagination. Synthetic imagination. Synthetic imagination refers to the ability to combine existing knowledge, facts, and experiences into new combinations. It is based on what you already know and applies logical thinking to create new ideas and solutions. For example, a successful entrepreneur might combine marketing strategies with technological advancements to create a new product or service. Synthetic imagination is incredibly powerful in solving practical problems and finding new ways to improve or innovate existing concepts. It's how businesses evolve, how technology advances, and how new solutions are created from existing systems. The ideas that result from synthetic imagination are based on knowledge and often improve upon what already exists in the world. Creative imagination. On the other hand, creative imagination is the part of the mind that goes beyond what is already known. It is the source of all original ideas, inventions, and innovations. Creative imagination taps into the subconscious mind, where we are free from limitations, and allows us to create new, unique ideas that have never been thought of before. It is the birthplace of breakthroughs and game-changing discoveries. Hill suggests that creative imagination often works in combination with the subconscious mind, where we can access ideas that are not bound by the constraints of logic or prior knowledge. This is where inventions like the light bulb, the airplane, and the telephone originated, ideas that had never been conceived before. It's also where the visions of the future, the next great business opportunities, and personal success stories come to life. How to cultivate and use imagination for success. 1. Set time for creative thinking. In order to use imagination effectively, you must give yourself the space to think creatively. Set aside time each day to engage in imaginative thinking. This could be as simple as sitting quietly and allowing your mind to wander, or it could involve brainstorming ideas, writing in a journal, or visualizing your goals and dreams. The more time you devote to this creative thinking, the more ideas you will generate. By dedicating time to imagination, you signal to your subconscious mind that you are open to new possibilities and ideas. This practice helps you stay receptive to insights that can transform your life. 2. Visualize your success. One of the most powerful ways to use your imagination is through visualization. Napoleon Hill encourages us to vividly picture ourselves already living the life we desire, having already achieved our goals. Visualization is a process of mentally experiencing success before it even happens. The clearer and more vivid your visualization, the more real and attainable it becomes. When you visualize your success, engage all your senses. Picture the environment, feel the emotions, hear the sounds, and even smell the scents associated with your vision. The more real you make it in your mind, the more likely you are to manifest it in reality. 3. Dream big, but break it down. Imagination allows you to dream big, but it's also important to break down those big dreams into achievable steps. While your imagination may soar to great heights, you must also develop a plan that takes you from where you are today to where you want to go. Start with small, actionable steps that move you closer to your big vision. Every small action is a step toward making your imagination a reality. Hill also stresses that while you should dream big, you must keep your imagination grounded in reality. Your dreams should be expansive but also aligned with your purpose and your capabilities. 4. Turn imagination into action. The most important aspect of imagination is that it must be followed by action. It's not enough to simply imagine success, you must take steps toward making it happen. Hill emphasizes that dreams are not just for dreaming, they must be backed by action. Every idea you create in your mind must be pursued with a clear action plan and a determined commitment. Action brings your imagination to life. Without action, imagination is just a thought, a wish, or a fantasy. But with consistent effort, your imagined goals will begin to materialize in the real world. Remember, the greatest ideas in history were once just dreams in someone's mind before they were brought into existence through hard work and persistence. The power of mastermind groups in enhancing imagination. Hill also speaks about the power of mastermind groups, the collective of like-minded individuals working together to achieve common goals. In a mastermind group, ideas and insights flow freely, and the group's collective imagination often creates solutions and innovations that no single person could conceive on their own. Working with others who share your vision can amplify your imagination and bring new perspectives. The collaboration that occurs within such groups helps to refine ideas, solve problems, and generate creative solutions that move everyone closer to their desired success. In conclusion, imagination is the key to transforming your dreams into reality. It allows you to create new ideas, envision success, and chart a course toward your desired future. But it's not enough to just imagine, it must be paired with action, persistence, and a willingness to take the necessary steps to turn your vision into something real. By tapping into both synthetic and creative imagination, you can open up endless possibilities for your personal and financial success. Dream big, believe in your ability to make it happen, and take consistent action. When you combine the power of imagination with determination, there is nothing you cannot achieve. The path to success and wealth, as Napoleon Hill teaches, is built upon four foundational principles: having a clear and definite goal, cultivating unwavering belief in yourself, acquiring specialized knowledge, and harnessing the power of imagination. By setting a specific vision for your future, believing in your ability to achieve it, gaining the knowledge necessary to master your field, and using your imagination to create innovative solutions, you lay the groundwork for lasting success. Remember, success is not just a destination, it is a process that requires clarity, faith, continuous learning, and creativity. When you integrate these principles into your life, there is no limit to what you can achieve.